know I've been around and doing it, but now it's my time to shine and start proving it. I'm losing it, I'm moving it. The city is where I'm made, Bostonian flow, I kick it a back day. Yeah, I got game, got in a fan way. We the city of the champs, every sport we play. Spit wetter than the harbor, yeah, I'm flowing like the Charles. I be speeding on this beat, call it turnpike miles. Yeah, it's Google signing on, John to the Hancock and
welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Once a Week. I'm Billy Gianlutis. I've got a message today that hit me, and I started to get amped about it. Because it's about time you really start to see what you're made of. But more importantly, what you're worth. You see, there are way too many people in the world today who have such a negative self-image of themselves. Their self-esteem is so low. They can't see the strengths they have, the good they bring, and the opportunities that are at their fingertips and could be theirs if they just stretch a little more. People believe they are worthless in this world, and that's awful. Your self-esteem can get so low that you make one of the biggest mistakes you ever could. And that's when you start to depend on what other people think of you more than what you think of yourself. I'll say it again. One of the biggest mistakes you could ever make is where you start to depend on what other people think of you more than what you think of yourself. You only believe you are smart when someone else tells you that you're smart. You only feel special when someone else tells you you're special. You only feel like your life is worth something when someone tells you you're worth something to them. Which is all great when someone is saying it to you, and it boosts your self-esteem and your confidence. But putting your self-worth in the hands of someone else is a double-edged sword. Because if someone tells you that you're unskilled, or ugly, or worthless, you believe them, and you start to sink even more, and completely lose sight of everything that makes you great. Did you ever start to notice, or take a moment to realize, that you're one of a kind? Through 7.6 billion people in this world, there was only one you. With the combination of your mind, your skills, your abilities, and the gifts that you have in you, there is never going to be another you in this world. You were meant to be great. You should hold that close to you. That should be your strength. You can't put that in the hands of someone else. And yet so many people do. Instead of finding strength in the fact that you are the one and only you, and being confident in that, and the fact that you control where your life goes, and hold that power to take it to another level, you give it up to someone else, and let them tell you that you don't matter, and let them tell you that you can't amount to what you want, and you let that define who you are instead. It's about time you took back your life. It's about time you started to be the one to define who you are, and who you are going to be. You see, we are the sum total of our experiences. But our experiences can be good or bad, depending on where our thoughts go. And if you think that you are worth less in this world, then what is your experience going to be? Probably not worth the while, right? You define that. You define your moments. You define your pain. You define your life. Are you defining your life as something that is worth the while? Or are you defining it as something that is worth less? You are too important in this world to let your life slip away. Your dreams are too important to just let slip away. The greatness that was instilled in you and has been in you your whole life that you constantly overlook instead of act upon is just waiting to turn your life from worth less to worth the while. But it all starts in here. You need to live your life on your terms, not someone else's. Not living under the definition someone gave you, but under the definition you give yourself. Make your life worth the while. You're only on this earth for a short time. Most people don't think about it, but your time is limited. Why live your life less than the best? Act on your dreams. Act on your goals. Act on the greatness. Act on what has been put inside of you and make your life worth it. Step out of what other people say about you and step into what you say about you. And step into the real truth about you. And that truth is that you're worth more. Stop letting the pain you've been through define where your life is going. Stop letting the pain define where your thoughts go and hold you back. Step out of it. Because, you see, pain is life. It may hurt, but it grows us. It makes us stronger for what's to come. And when you break it all down, there are only two major pains we can feel in our entire life. But it is your choice. It is your choice. Whether that's going to be the pain that comes on the road to success, the road to the better you, or the pain that comes with the feeling of regret. Because you knew you could have been better than this. You knew you could have done more for yourself. You knew that if you took the limits and definitions off what other people say, your life could be so different. Step out of it. Make the choice. Don't let the pain of regret come to you. Step out of that feeling of worth less and step into that feeling that your life is worth the while you're here. You define who you are. You define where you are going, not someone else. It's time to take back control of your life. Be confident in who you are and what you do. There's only one you. Why waste that? Until next week, guys.